Hey guys, I'm back with another Flippin Friday video. I had a pretty good sales week, pretty steady, I feel like all across the different platforms that I use. So stick around to see what I sold this week. Hey guys, my name is Heather. Thank you for coming back to my channel if you are a previous subscriber. If you're not and you're new to my channel, thank you for checking it out. I am a full-time reseller. I sell on sites like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Tradesy, ThreadUp, The RealReal, Facebook Marketplace, basically anywhere you can think of. I am a homeschool mom of 2 kids, Grace and Ryan. I love to play volleyball and I am a volleyball coach. I'm also obsessed with Disney. So I actually got to play volleyball last night. I'm back into a league, so that's very exciting. It's actually a men's league, but they said anybody could play. And so I'm like, you know what? I want to play. It's in my town of Council Bluffs, so I don't have to drive over to Omaha. And I usually just like to set for the team, so I just got the rest of the team guys and I'm playing in a men's league. So that's cool. My ankle's a little sore, my feet are sore. I'm gonna be 40 in May. So I'm a little harder, I have a little harder time recovering than I used to, but that's okay. It was still really fun. And I'm glad I got to be out and be active. So we are gonna go through what I sold this week on 4 platforms, which are my main ones. So I'm going to start adding Facebook Marketplace regularly, Mercari, eBay, and Poshmark. So I'll let you know, I guess, if I can remember any like really great sales on ThreadUp or anything like that, but it's not anything regular on any of the other sites. So let's just start with Facebook Marketplace. The first thing I sold were these pair of Lululemon black double waistband straight up pants. These sold pretty quickly, I think within a week for me, for $36. And on Marketplace, they pay for shipping. So if you haven't used Facebook Marketplace for shipping, you can. You can add local pickup and you can offer shipping. You can offer free shipping, or you can just use their shipping labels, which are by weight. So under half a pound to 1 pound. It just goes up from there. And then they have their own preset things. The next I sold this Dooney & Bourke monogram leather wallet. This came in one of my ThreadUp rescue handbag boxes that I got recently, and it sold for $12, which is kind of what I expected, a pretty low sale. It was quite an old style and it was kind of worn, but I still wanted to list it and I still made some money off of it, so that was great. Next was an Athleta blue hooded long sleeve swimsuit cover up dress. This sold also within a week, and this sold for $20. Next were these pair of Spanx. They were the black pant high waist flare pants. I've actually, some of these sold on Poshmark for up to $100, which is crazy. They seem to sell even higher than some of just like the leggings. So these were more of like a wide leg. I had them listed for $80 on Marketplace, and someone sent me a message asking if I would do $65, and I had just listed them within that day. So I was like, yes, I will take $65 because it was a great, really quick sale. And they were normally priced at my thrift store, which is typically $3.59 at my Goodwills. The next was a pair of Can dark wash distressed skinny jeans. These got a lot of attention right away, and these sold for $20. And then I sold this pair of Fabletics black high-rise shimmer leggings. These were in a plus size, I think a 1X, and these sold for $20. And then I sold this Athleta gray full force tank top built-in bra. This sold for $18. So on Marketplace, it'll send you messages pretty often to tell you how many views your item has had, how many saves it's getting from people, and then it says, do you want to lower it? So you can push no, you can push yes. If you push yes, it gives you a few prices down. It starts with 10% and then goes a little lower. So if I notice that something is getting lots of views, or it has like a few saves, I guess it would kind of be like likes on Poshmark, I will go ahead and do that, and it has resulted in some sales like this one because it was listed at 20 and I dropped it within a few days to 18 and someone came and paid for it. These were a pair of Keen Newport H2 Raven outdoor hiking trail sandals. These were a men's size 13 and these sold for $30. And then I sold this Athleta open heart hoodie sweatshirt. This was, I think, in a size small. It sold for $20. She actually sent me a message, can you do 15 or something, or 18? And I just said, no, 20 is the lowest I want to go. And then she just said, I'll buy it anyway. So you can set it up where you can receive offers on Facebook Marketplace, but even if you say you don't want offers, people can still message you and ask you for something off. So just be aware of that if you do decide to use Facebook Marketplace. So that was it for Facebook Marketplace. Let's go on to Mercari. I'm trying to do my computer again because it is way faster than writing every single sale down. And I have stuff I need to do today. So I am trying to get this done right away in the morning. I need to bake some cookies. We're going to a friend's house later. I want to go shopping. My daughter's got to volunteer from 9 to 3, so I've got to drop her off. So I've got all kinds of stuff going on. Okay, let's go through what I sold on Mercari. If my computer will load up here. Okay, the first thing I sold were these Levi's black high-rise slimming skinny jeans. These sold for $20. Had them for a little while. I think I had them listed at $25. But they seem to sell really consistently around then. I know some people get more for Levi's, but if it's just a style like that, I feel like that's about normal of what I get. I've sold like the rib cage skinny and the mile high skinny for higher, but these just regular ones like that, that's what they're selling for me. This is a pair of Zaya Active olive green unwind joggers. If you don't know about Zaya Active, I think it's kind of like how LuLaRoe was, a home-based business, maybe a marketing, what do you call that, MLM type business. But when I have been picking these up, they have been getting lots of attention. Right now I have a black long sleeve and it probably already has over 20 likes and it's been listed for a week. These pants sold within like a minute on Mercari, so maybe I could have priced them higher, but I did want to price them to sell quickly, and I sold these for $35. So definitely be on the lookout. I'll try to pop in also their little logo in case they don't have the tag. It kind of looks like a moon, I think, with maybe little star points. I don't know if I'm remembering right. Next on Mercari was a Cabby Artist Floral Camisole tank top. This sold fairly quickly for me for $22. And then I sold these Adidas black 3-stripe jogger sweatpants. These were actually a boys extra large and they had came in my men's ThredUp rescue box. I listed them really low because honestly, there's nothing special about them and they were kind of worn out. So they sold for $13. And I think a couple days ago, I did get 2 more ThredUp rescue boxes. So I'm so excited. I have been still just like looking on their page every day. And I happened to get lucky. I was going to like put it out there like, hey, these are available. Because I think I got shoes and I think I got a DIY designer maybe, which I've never got before. So that one, I'm kind of excited and kind of nervous because I've seen some really crappy ones and I've seen some really good ones. So make sure that if you are not subscribed, you consider doing that because I am going to be putting those out when they come, hopefully next week. You can hit that little bell to get notifications and that way you can see what I got. Next was a vintage Disney World Epcot t-shirt. Actually, I love this shirt. I wore it on my last trip to Disney. I found it at a thrift store, but I like to change up what I'm wearing every time I go to Disney. Okay, my daughter woke up, so I was talking to her for a little bit. Oh, that's sideways. Let me see back where I was. I think I was on the Disney shirt. Yes. So when I go to Disney, I don't like to keep wearing the same shirts every year. So I like vintage shirts and I like looking for them and buying them off of resale sites or finding them obviously in the thrift store, which is great. So I did sell this one for $26. And then I sold this Adidas Originals oversized sweatshirt. This had a spell out on the back and I got this recently, I believe from a consignment store, and this sold for $25. And then I sold these Coach brown leather Justina boots. I know I just picked these up at a consignment store that I went to. If you watched the one, I was gonna say just my last one, but it wasn't. I think it was a couple times ago where I got a lot of higher end brands, and these sold for $80. And then I sold this Mountain Hardwear gray hoodie. It was just a thin, lightweight material. Nothing special, sold pretty quick within a week for $20. I sold this Ultra Core sports bra and legging set. Thank you for the people who commented on that video when I had those because I had no clue of the brand. They were only $5. And so I did go ahead and pick them up and they sold for $68. So be on the lookout for that. This was a men's Vineyard Vines green quarter-zip pullover sweater. And this sold for my full asking price on Mercari of $35. And then I sold these new Spanx jeanish ankle leggings in a size 2X. Actually just got an offer on eBay for the other pair. I picked these up for $9 at a consignment store recently. These sold for $55. And the last thing I sold in Mercari was a pair of Outdoor Voices Rectech green pants. These were actually, oh my gosh, sorry. Ellie, stop. Oh my gosh, she's so loud. It's a salt truck coming up our street and she barks at any loud trucks or vehicles. Okay, I think she's done. This pair of pants was still on their website, and when I looked in the tag, it's still at the year of like fall 20 or something. They were super recent, and those sold for $68. So that was very exciting. Those got tons of attention on all of the platforms that I sell on. Okay, let's move on to eBay. eBay, the first thing I sold was a Free People women's white orange tie-dye oversized off-the-shoulder crop top. Long title in eBay. Fill up as much of that space as you can with keywords. It's good for the SEO. This sold for $15, which is kind of what I was expecting. It was just a lightweight, easy little shirt, so I was happy with that. Next was a pair of Vionic brown Addison slip-on comfort shoes in a size 8.5, and these sold for $22.41. So that doesn't make sense. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Maybe that was a weird offer someone sent me. Like, okay, anyway, yes. Next was a Kate Spade pink leather wallet. This also came in my ThredUp handbag rescue box. It was just super small. That was the one that had a little bit of markings on them. I tried to get them off. Nothing was coming off easily, so I didn't want to put any more work and time into it for something that's not going to sell for that much. It sold for $15, so that was great. And then I sold this Bowden green paisley short sleeve romper. This was in a size 6. It actually had some little ties around the waist where it was supposed to have like a belt, but it didn't have the belt, and I didn't realize that until I got home. So I still listed it maybe a little bit less than I normally would have, and that sold for $20. And then I sold these, how do you say this brand? Saucony? I don't know. Anyway, these were the Tan Integrity Walking Comfort running shoes. These came in a ThredUp shoe box. I thought they were really ugly, but I looked them up and people like this brand for walking and comfort and running and things like that. So I listed them and they still sold for $20. And then I sold this Athleta women's Blue Century long sleeve hooded sweatshirt. This was in a size medium. This also sold for $20. I sold this Talani silk V-neck geometric tunic top. This I picked up at a thrift store recently, I think for the normal $359 price. That sold for $25.88, which was my full asking price. Next was a Cacique bra. It was a plus size pink bra in a size 38D, and that sold for $15. So usually I feel like I can get closer to $20 for this brand for bras, but this one had sat for quite a while and someone had sent me an offer of $15, so I just went ahead and took it. Ellie, let's please not be loud. Okay, we're just gonna wait a minute because I can hear another truck coming. There they go. Okay, she controlled herself pretty good that time. Next was a pair of new Nike Pro women's teal Surf Sport 3-inch spandex shorts. I picked these up recently at a TJ Maxx for I think $6, and they sold for $25.88, which was my full asking price. This next pair is a pair of new Lauren Ralph Lauren Premier Straight Green gray jeans in a size 8. I've had these for a super long time. I guess I got them because they were new with tags. I probably wouldn't get this again, and they sold for $18. That was just, I don't know, very boring and not getting any attention hardly on any platforms. Next was the brand Fuzzy, I think is how you say it, F-U-Z-Z-I. This was a pink and green long sleeve button dress with a cardigan. It was very thin, lightweight material, and this sold for an offer of $45. I sold a pair of Flying Monkey Platinum high-rise medium wash raw hem jeans in a size 25. These sold for $20. I've been picking up this brand a little bit more recently. They are not selling for a lot, but they are selling quickly. So if you can find them for like $3, $4, I would pick them up. Next was a pair of shoes. These were the Jambu Navy Blue Mary Jane trail hiking shoes in a size 8, and these sold for $20. That was a sale via promoted listings, it's telling me. So I will go in every so often. You can set up your items where you can do it. I think you can do it right when you list them, or you can go in and like run a promotion. You can choose which items you want to do, and you can set a certain percentage off. Like I want to promote mine at 2% or something like that. But anyway, it helps, I guess. I'm not super knowledgeable in all of that, but all I know is that sometimes that's how I get my sales. The next one was a new Torrid blue bird print keyhole skater dress in a size 1X. I just picked this up and it sold within a couple of days for my full asking price of $35.88. I also sold this sweater very quickly. It was a Garnet Hill tan 100% cashmere pullover sweater. It had a little bit of pilling on it. I used my sweater shaver, but it wasn't coming off. Super great. I didn't want to mess with it anymore, so I just went ahead and noted that in my description, and that sold for $35.88, also my full asking price. I sold this Le Fleur navy blue cap sleeve workwear dress. This was in a plus size, which I don't see very often from this brand. It did have some stains on the front that I couldn't get out, and so I listed it lower than I normally would for this brand, and that still sold for $45, so I feel like that's great for a stained dress. Next was another sale via promoted listings. This was a New with Tags Talbots and Cabana Life collab striped tassel swimsuit cover-up in a size large, and that sold for $40. The next thing I sold was this Good American black ribbed ruched side long sleeve casual top. This was in a size 4, and I believe in this brand that's an extra large, and that sold for $25. Next was another sale via promoted listings. It was the LL Bean green hooded long range trench coat. It was in a size petite extra large. This I had listed for maybe a couple of months. I don't pick up all LL Bean, but the coats, maybe the older sweaters, or the really, I don't know. It's like hard to say what I would and what I wouldn't, but this was definitely a pickup, and it sold for $60. Next was actually my son is redoing his room. He's turning 13, getting rid of stuff he doesn't use anymore. He had this Harry Potter wand from when we went to Universal. It's interactive, so you can use it to cast spells all around. And it had the box and the map and everything, and it sold very quickly for my full asking price of $35.88. Next was a Wild Fox black and white striped bikini top, new with tags. That sold for $20. I sold this Nike Tech gray fleece zip-up hooded sweatshirt. This was in a size extra, extra large. It did come in the men's thread-up rescue box, and that sold for $40. So I'm liking these rescue boxes because I'm selling a lot of stuff that I'm getting, and I'm selling them for a pretty decent amount as well. Next was a pair of Lululemon leggings. I just picked these up at a consignment store sale rack for $5, and they were the Run Inspire workout leggings, and those sold for $30. This Smart Wool navy blue merino wool racerback sports bra sold very quickly within a day for my full asking price of $30.88. I sold these J. Crew blue garment dyed sweatpants. They were in a size small, and these sold for $20. I sold these Cabby black skirt layered leggings. These sell very quickly for me, this exact style, every time I pick it up. So if you see the Cabby leggings with a skirt layered over top of it, black, get them. It sold super quick for $29. And then another pair of Flying Monkey medium wash mid-rise skinny jeans in a size 28. These sold for $23. So let me see. I think there might be a couple more that I'm waiting for payment. Maybe not. Okay, so that's it for eBay. eBay was pretty good, pretty steady. Let's move on to Poshmark, my last platform. I sold these pair of American Eagle distressed midi shorts stretch in a size 4, and these sold for $13. I typically like to get at least $15 for American Eagle shorts, but you know, it's only a couple dollars less. Next was a pair of CWX black 3/4 crop stability tights. These are just like a workout leggings. They have sold pretty well for me. I've only found them a couple of times, but these sold for $31. And then I sold this Athleta purple threadlight relaxed long sleeve top. It was a really thin material. That sold for $17. Next was a pair of new Teva Green Hurricane 3 sandals in a size 7. They weren't new with tags, but you could tell on the bottom that they were very clean and they had never been worn, and those sold for $25. I sold this new Lucky Brand gray floral embroidered sweatshirt. I sold that for $25. So I'm trying to think. I do remember on this day, I've been trying to do kind of the thing where closet clear out day, instead of sending somebody an offer, I send them a message. I put the item in the bundle and then I send them a message and just tell them it's closet clear out day. I tell them what I would like to offer them, and if they accept it, if they like that or whatever, I can lower the price to that, and then Poshmark will give them discounted shipping. So that's what I did for this Lucky Brand sweatshirt, and it worked. And it actually has worked a couple of times since then, so I might start doing that more on closet clear out days. I'm gonna get a drink. I also feel like I was losing my voice at volleyball last night. The place where we were playing has like tons of courts, and so I had to yell and talk a lot. Ugh. Okay, next was a bundle. I sold it for $50. It was 2 Suzanne Betro tops and a Catherine's top, so they were all plus size 2X. So that was a good bundle sale. Now I went back a page and lost my spot on my computer. Here we go. Next was a pair of Athleta black La Viva loose jogger pants. They were kind of reminded me of the Lululemon Dance Studio pants. I listed them at $50 and they sold for $50, so that was exciting. This next one was a Lululemon dark purple speed strappy tank top. I also just got this at a consignment store, and that sold for $27. And then I sold this J. Crew leopard print open cardigan sweater in a size medium. That sold for $20. Next was a pair of Loft gray camo Marissa skinny casual pants, and these were in a size 2. They sold for $16. This was a pair of Nike black Air Max 90s Essentials sneakers. They were men's, a size 8, and those sold for $20. So they had a lot of interest, and I actually had them for quite a while. So this was a day where I feel like I was accepting like everything coming my way, and so yes, I was ready to move those out. Here's another crappy sale. This was Urban Outfitters brown corduroy black heel sandals. These sold for $10. So I obviously never want to sell anything for $10, but it happens sometimes. I had these for a really long time, and they had tons of likes, but nobody wanted to buy them. So when someone offered me 10, I'm like, yes, please, just take them. Ellie's like messing with the curtains. Okay, another thing from the ThredUp Rescue handbag box. It was a Marc Jacobs leather zip around wallet, and that sold for $25, which was my full price. So that was kind of surprising because it was pretty worn out. Next were a pair of American Eagle light wash high-rise mom jeans. These were in a size 2, and they sold for $22. I sold these new Steve Madden snakeskin python slip-on shoes. I actually got a few pairs of these. Not this past TJ Maxx clearance, but the one before that, and I regret it because they've just been sitting. So those sold for $28. I think I have a couple more pair. If you're interested, send me a cheap offer. I will take it. Next was a pair of Express faux leather black pull-on casual pants. These sold for $15. I had these for a little while. Oh, my hair. And so $15 was a fine offer for that. If you are liking this video, I try to say this in the middle, please hit the like button below. I did get over 300 subscribers, so that is exciting. That was my last little goal here in YouTube, so thank you for all that has subscribed. Next was an Athleta Serene Mindset soft pullover sweatshirt. It was a dark teal color. This sold very quickly within an hour for $27. Next was a North Face teal zip-up hooded jacket in a size small. This sold for $16. I had this for a really, really long time. I'm not picking up much North Face anymore. I've just the normal pullovers and stuff like that. They just don't sell for me that great. You know, it has to be something special, like a really good coat. I picked up some pants, which I feel like do well, but just those pullover, like thin, they don't do that great. Next was a pair of Cole Haan 0 Grand side zip ankle boots. These sold very quickly for $30. I sold this pair of J. Crew Billy demi bootcut crop jeans. They were in a dark wash size 27, and those sold for $20. And then I sold this Anthropologie Holding Horses pink romper. This was in a size 12, and it sold for $40. This was a pair of Rock Revival Vivian Easy Skinny Jeans. They were black, size 28, not quite as much bling in the back pockets like some of the normal ones have, but still was a good pair of jeans. They sold for $45. I sold this pair of Patagonia Tan Quandary Hiking Outdoor Trail Pants. These were in a size 12, and these sold for $24. Maybe my sales were a little better than I thought. I felt like it wasn't going that great. I think is what happened is I sold really good in the weekend, and then during the week it's been like slow off and on, but that's okay. Next was a Cabby Mulberry Regal cardigan sweater. This sold for $36. I sold this J. Crew tipped knit blazer, gray and black. It was in a size 10. I actually saw the buyer had asked a question about a measurement, even though I have measurements in the listings. And then I mean, before I could even answer it, she already bought it. So I'm like, okay. So that sold for $23. Next was a pair of Banana Republic Avery stripe pants. These were new with tags and they sold for $18. I had them listed higher, but taking almost every offer. This was also a new with tags Fabletics Musetta Indigo Mesh long sleeve top. New with tags Fabletics, or actually any Fabletics. It's just like, ooh, I feel like the leggings do better, but the tops are just not doing that great for me. It only sold for $12. So I don't know. Do you sell that brand very well? Let me know. Next was an Anthropologie Eloise silk mini dress. It was a V-neck in a size medium, and that sold for $24. I sold this pair of new Madewell 10-inch high-rise skinny spotted jeans in a size 30. These sold for $30. I had them listed a little higher, but not just a classic denim wash, so I think that made them a little harder to sell. And then I sold this new Talbot's hot pink tweed peplum blazer, so I hardly ever get Talbot's, but this was new with tags and it seemed to be a really cute style, a fun color, and that sold for $25. And then I sold this Free People Make It Easy white thermal turtleneck. This was a really thin, lightweight material that sold for $20. This was a Cabby top that I picked up in the recent consignment store haul that I paid over $400 for stuff for. So this one was the red, white, and blue flag striped blouse that sold for $27. Okay, so that is it. That's everything that I sold. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know how your sales were this past week, maybe what your top sale was. If you have not joined my Facebook page, I do have one just for stuff that I sell things on and just post like fun little questions and things like that. But then I also have a reseller page, so I'll link those down below. Some people are more of Facebook people than Instagram, so kind of just your preference, or if you like to do both. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. I am planning on hopefully getting this edited and getting it out sooner. I know the last couple of weeks I've had super major delays with YouTube uploading them, and I wasn't able to upload them till Saturday. So this one hopefully should be out today, Friday, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.